I'm Adam. And I'm Rex. And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Hey Rex, how's it going? Did you notice those fluffy clouds outside today? Indeed I did, my dear Adam. Clouds, those whimsical wanderers of the sky, painting stories with their shapes. What say you about them? Well, I was thinking they look like big balls of cotton candy, ready to be plucked from the sky and devoured. An intriguing analogy, but remember, my friend, not all that appears sweet is meant for consumption. Sometimes those candy clouds may just be rain disappointing upon your parade. Oh, Rex, you're really getting deep on me. So what do you think clouds represent then? Clouds, my dear Adam, are like life's uncertainties. Sometimes they block the sun, casting shadows upon our path, yet they also bring rain, nourishing for the soil to grow. In every cloud there's a silver lining, or so they say. That's quite profound, Rex. In today's book, it's a little out of fashion to buy a pet cloud, but Lizzy doesn't mind. She's not looking for a big one or a fancy one, just one that's right for her. And she finds it in Milo. Let's get started. Lizzy and the Cloud by the Fan Brothers. It was Saturday. Every Saturday, Lizzy went for a walk with her parents. There was no better place to spend a Saturday than at the park, with its gazebos and fountains, the shade of its grand trees. Lizzy ran straight for the cloud cellar. Most people were in a rush to get to the new carousel or the puppet show. Clouds were a bit out of fashion these days, but not to Lizzy. The clouds bobbed gently up and down with every breath of wind. Some were puffy and round, others were wispy and almost not there. There was a parrot, a rabbit, a fish, and an elephant. But Lizzy wanted an ordinary cloud. She named her cloud Milo. It seemed like a good name. Naming her cloud was the first instruction in the manual. There were more steps than she had been expecting. It reminds me of another thing. When life gives you rain, don't forget your umbrella, but also dance in the puddles. That's a good one, Rex. Lizzy certainly knows how to dance in the rain. Absolutely. And you know, they also say a dog is a man's best friend, but a cloud can be a girl's best inspiration. I think you might be mixing up your sayings a bit there, but I appreciate the sentiment. Caring for your cloud. Congratulations on the purchase of your new cloud. Instructions for a happy and healthy cloud. 1. Name your cloud. 2. Water your cloud daily using only fresh, clean water. Failure to do so may result in your cloud evaporating into thin air. 3. However, avoid overwatering, as this may result in downpours. 4. Rainfall can be unpredictable. Always place a bucket under your cloud as a precaution, especially when your cloud is young. 5. Clouds are sensitive and sometimes moody. Thunderstorms are possible if a cloud is unhappy. 6. Never confine a cloud to a small space. Disclaimer: seller is not responsible for any water damage due to carelessness or neglect. Lizzy carefully watered Milo each day. In turn, Milo watered Lizzy's collection of rare orchids, plants, and ferns. On sunny days, she would take Milo with them on their walks. But he seemed to like rainy days most of all. Over the following months, Milo grew bigger and bigger until he covered the entire ceiling. Would Milo ever stop growing? Lizzy looked in the manual for a way to fix this, but nothing she tried seemed to work. What would you do if you had a cloud as a pet? If I had a cloud as a pet, I suppose I'd spend my days teaching it how to rain on command. Imagine the possibilities in science class. Indeed, Adam. But remember, every cloud has a silver lining. I can just see it now, your classroom turning into a mini weather station. Absolutely. And we could even use the cloud's fluffy presence to inspire creativity in art class. Imagine painting the sky with the cloud itself. As they say, creativity is the fuel of imagination. But what about you, Adam? What other adventures would you embark on with your cloud companion? I think I'd also use the cloud's unique abilities to teach my students about environmental responsibility. We could discuss how clouds play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate. With a cloud by our side, we'd have a constant reminder of nature's wonders. Plus, it would certainly make for some interesting show and tell sessions. A cloud as a pet would undoubtedly make life more airy. One night, Lizzy heard a low rumbling overhead. She knew what this meant. She hid under her bed and the tantrum was over. By morning, only a few raindrops fell. Milo looked regretful, if a cloud can be said to look regretful. But Lizzy knew he wasn't to blame. She had forgotten the most important rule in the manual. Never confine a cloud to a small space. Even though it wasn't in the manual, Lizzy knew it was time. Milo needed to float free. "Stay close to the bigger clouds," Lizzy called out to him, with a voice more suited to small, quiet rooms, but not the big open sky. Soon, Milo couldn't be seen at all. Whenever the weather was cloudy, Lizzy would think of Milo. And if she ever spotted a particularly fluffy cloud, she would wave. Just in case. Number 7. Let your cloud float free. As they say, a bone in the mouth is worth 2 in the yard. But alas, I can't seem to find my favorite squeaky toy anywhere. Oh no, Rex, that's terrible. Losing a favorite toy can be rough. Did you check under the couch? Indeed I did. But as they also say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets napping. So I took a break from my search to contemplate the mysteries of the universe. Well, that's one way to handle it, but I'm not sure it's quite the approach that Lizzy took with Milo. As the old thing says, a tale shared is a joy doubled. Let's spread the joy of Lizzy and her fluffy companion across the land. Couldn't agree more, Rex. Thanks for the laughs and the wise words. And as always, I'm Adam. And I'm Rex. And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Did you know, depending on the weather and altitude, clouds can travel up to 100 miles per hour.